Hello, and thank you for joining us for Community Crossroads. I'm Carolina Astrain. Here's a look at what's coming up on the show. We hear from Victoria Mayor Jeff Bouknight. We learn about the Academy of Lifelong Learning. We celebrate National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We speak with a survivor, and we also get to hear from Dr. Stephen Gartzman with Victoria ER. We now welcome Victoria Mayor Jeff Bouknight. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And I hear you had a busy workshop recently covering downtown master plans, and I would also love to hear about road and infrastructure improvements headed our way.
Sure, yes, this past Friday we held a workshop. We do that once a quarter, and we were presented with the preliminary downtown master plan as well as a drainage master plan. The downtown one's probably the prettiest. If you look at the renderings, it gives some ideas of what downtown could look like, what we could invest in and make some changes. So it's an exciting one. It all comes with a price tag. So we'll try and work some of those projects in the coming years. But we just finished our budget for the upcoming year, which starts on October 1st. And included in that is a bunch of capital improvements projects. We're doing $35.7 million worth of projects, and that's up from about $25 million or $27 million the previous year. The majority of that's spent on residential streets and thoroughfares, as you might imagine, probably about 65% of that.
The Crestwood project continues.
It does. My office is on Crestwood, and so it's all torn up right now. We'll start phase 3 hopefully this next year, as soon as phase 2, which is that middle section, wraps up, and then we'll be done with Crestwood.
And I know that mediums have been a little bit of a headache for people getting used to them, but I do appreciate the no U-turn signs that have been put up on spots where they're doing construction.
Yes, and those, remember, are TxDOT. They're not city. So the city had a little bit of input on it, but not much. And as soon as they finish with the sidewalks and driveways, they'll come and retop all of Navarro. So it'll be a nice smooth surface. And then they're moving over to Houston Highway. They're going to take that from Navarro all the way out to the Loop.
So more of our local city dollars will be spent on the residential pathways.
Yes, residential and thoroughfares. So we have airline between Navarro and Laurent. There's a bad problem with some underground piping there that keeps failing, so we're going to have to repair that piping and then smooth out that surface on the roads. So that's going to be going in conjunction with Crestwood, so it's going to be fun traveling, in those directions.
And after being sworn in officially as mayor, it's been about 5 to 4 council meetings?
Yes, I officially was sworn in at the end of July. And so that was my first meeting, was at the end of July, and we've had some special meetings, but typically we're 2 meetings a month. So
what's it been like being in the mayor's seat now that you're there?
I think that I had to transition a little bit to be more of a facilitator for discussion, as opposed to being an individual council member just talking on a special thing and talking with others. But I want to draw the conversation out and facilitate it more.
Being more of a moderator.
Yes.
Well, excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Community Crossroads.
You're welcome.
Here's how you can get in touch with Mayor Jeff Bouknight. You can email him at jbouknight@victoriatx.gov or give him a call at 361-578-8689. And coming up, we learn about the Academy of Lifelong Learning.